Hello everyone, my name is Minh. So today me and my team are going to discuss about Plastic Bank. Okay, next slide. So Plastic Bank is an organization that was founded in 2013 to solve two major problems. The first one is the plastic pollution and second one the poverty. So this organization encourages people to collect waste to exchange to money, goods and services. So they have a clear mission statement that they try to reducing plastic waste entering the ocean while improving the life of vulnerable communities. Besides that, they try to create a world where plastic waste is viewed as valuable rather than disposable. Let's talk about the problem. In real, over 2 billion tons of solid waste are produced in every year. It is alarming that 91% of plastic never recycled. It ends up in rivers and oceans. 37% of global waste are going to landfill, which pollute soil and damage ecosystem. Next slide, please. So this plastic has coming into three main types. The first one microplastic, the second one microplastic, and the last one is nanoplastic. So this plastic had a serious impact on the environmental. For example, they make marine animals mistake in plastic for food, and they generate trapped by plastic waste. Plastic accumulates in ocean and landfill, and microplastic contaminate water and food chains. So why is still happening? Because in many developed countries, they still face with the main issues that they have lack of infrastructure. They have no system to collect and recycle waste. So that's why trash being dumped in street, rivers, and ocean. Okay. So it's also leads to the social impact too. For example, people with low income in communities will get the limited job opportunities, which lead to their life with unstable income. Besides that, people works at informal wage worker in unsafe condition will get very low pay, which lead to the poor living standard. So we can connect issues to SDG 2. We choose SDG 12 and SDG 14 because it has a close connection with plastic bank. For example, they improve waste management and support vulnerable communities through recycling initiative.
Now, I would like to talk about solutions. First, organizational approach. Plastic Bank tackles the ocean plastic crisis by building recycle center in vulnerable coastal communities. Here, local people can exchange collected plastic for money, goods, or even digital credit secured on blockchain. This not only reduces plastic pollution, but also empowers communities with new income streams. Today, Plastic operates in 6 countries with more than 64,000 collectors. Next slide, please. Uh, so together, they have prevented over 193 million kilograms of plastic, equivalent to 9.7 billion bottles from entering the oceans. Next slide, please. Secondly, I would like to talk about business model. At the heart of plastic bank innovation is also plastic. This is recycled plastic that is traceable and sold to companies for sustainable packaging. Over 500 global brands are already using social plastic in their products. Next slide, please. So the benefits are threefold. Environmentally, it reduces ocean piles of plastic. Socially, it provides collectors with income for voucher, health insurance, and school supplies. Economically, it creates demand for recycled plastic, reducing reliance on virgin plastic. In 2021 alone, Plastic Bank prevented 20 million kilograms of plastic, about 1 billion bottles, from polluting the environment. Next slide, please. So finally, financial stability. Plastic Bank ensures financial sustainability through two main revenue streams: selling social plastic to corporations and offering impact memberships to fund plastic collections. Analysts estimate Plastic Bank's annual revenue at $32.7 million, supported by $14 million in funding. With over 200 employees worldwide, the organization is scaling rapidly. Long-term stability is reinforced by the rising demand for sustainable packaging. Its expansion into Vietnam is especially urgent, as the country ranks fourth for globally in ocean plastic leakage. According to the World Bank, Vietnam lost between $2.2 to $2.9 billion annually in unrecycled plastic value, a clear opportunity for plastic bank models to make a difference. So it's also linked to SDG 1 and SDG 8 in United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. At first, no poverty, it highlights the social empowerment aspects of plastic banks mode. And second, decent work and economic growth is also emphasized the economic sustainability and job creation benefits.
So, after considering the solution of both, our team has drawn and developed the strategic recommendation. We can see three main parts here: how plastic bank can scale up, adapting the model in Vietnam, valuable lesson and broader impact. And here, I come to how plastic banks scale up. We have our three main parts: expand partnership, improve technology, and increase public awareness. The reason for those recommendations are firstly, single-use plastic account for over 60% of ocean waste, yet the global recycling rate is below 5%. Secondly, over 50% of collectors in developing countries lack bank accounts. Finally, anticipating the trend of 60% of global consumers willing to pay more for the green products. Interactive QR code scanning application will be the perfect tool for public awareness globally. Come to the second part is adapting the model in Vietnam. First, why Vietnam is suitable? Because Vietnam generates approximately 1.8 million tons of plastic waste annually, but only 37% of this waste is recycled. Others is released into the ocean or environment. So, therefore, Vietnam currently faces serious plastic pollution, especially in coastal areas and rivers. Also, informal waste collectors already exist and could be integrated into the system. And here on the left is some suggestions for adaptation. First, partner with local authorities and environmental NGOs. Establish collection centers in major cities like Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, and Hanoi, providing incentives suitable for local communities and promoting environmental education in school and university.
Now we'll analyze about plastic bank model can provide several valuable lessons for business, government, and community around the world. So instead of treating plastic as a garbage, plastic bank will transform it to valuable resources that can create both environmental and financial benefits. And it also can address multiple problems at the same time, like plastic pollutions and helping people live in poverty and income and improve their quality of life through plastic collection trade-off. And finally, the most crucial one is long-term environmental solution cannot succeed without collaborations among different stakeholders. So on a broader scale, plastic bank can be seen as a circular economies because their model show how the material can be reused and recycled continuously instead of being discarded after one use. Additionally, their innovative approach can inspire organizations and government to develop similar systems that combine environmental problems with social impact. The countries who facing serious waste management challenges may adapt this model to support both sustainability and economic development. So if we use 3R to impact real world, like recycling plastic bottles can save energy to power TVs like 2 3 hours. And moreover, the plastic can take over 400 years to break down. Meanwhile, trees take over 10 to 3 years to grow. So every time you reduce, you and the cycle, you are protectors and you are part of the solutions of this green planet Earth. So finally, there are three serious key takeaways from this case. First of all, the plastic waste can be transformed into economic value through recycling and innovative, and the community participation is essential for achieving long-term sustainability. And finally, the innovative social enterprise, the plastic bank can play an important role in solving global environmental challenges. So to conclude, plastic bank address two major global issues. As we said before, is plastic pollution and poverty management. Through collection and recycle model, the organization can create environmental value by reducing ocean-bound plastic waste and creating social value by providing income opportunities and support for vulnerable communities. So if you want to prevent plastic away from the oceans, come to us and we will show you how to our sustainable business model can create positive long-term impact for societies and environments. Thank you for listening.